I am sharing with you today seriously the best pistachio raspberry log Buche de Noêl for festive celebration. Hi and salam alaikum. This is Rakia from Rakia's Kitchen. If you are here for the first time, please do subscribe and hit the bell button to have all the notifications from our channel. There is no festive without a beautiful log, and this year I decided to go with one of my favorite flavor combination, pistachio and raspberry. Whether you call it Swiss roll, cake roll, Yule log or Buche de Noêl, it is always a showstopper, elegant, creamy log-shaped cake that can be the highlight of the festive dinner. In fact, any dinner. So let's get started, guys, and let's make this beautiful Yule log. First, we're gonna start with making the cake or the base or the spongy cake. About the ingredients, guys, I'm gonna leave everything in the description box. So we're gonna need sugar, flour, eggs, and another amount of sugar, and I'm gonna explain later why, and pistachio meal. For the pistachio meal, you can just take a raw pistachio and blend it finely in a blender, and you're gonna have a pistachio meal if you cannot find it in your supermarket. Pinch of salt, and I'm gonna talk today about salt in the dessert. 2 clean nice bowl and baking tray with a baking sheet on the top. First, we're gonna start with separate 3 egg yolk, then 3 egg white in different bowl. And with the egg yolk, I'm gonna add full egg. So that's all the eggs we have. I'm gonna take the egg whites. I did add pinch of salt and the small amount of sugar. So here I'm gonna use the small amount of sugar in this mix, and I'm gonna beat the egg white until I have a firm egg white. Like this. We have it like snow, or until the egg whites become stiff. And put it aside. Now we're gonna jump to the egg yolk, and I'm gonna add the other amount of sugar and pinch of salt as well, and beat the mix until I have really nice creamy texture, as you can see in the video. So in this time, I'm gonna keep my whisk aside, the electric one, and I'm gonna use a spatula. Adding the flour slowly into time, or 3 times if you want, and mix from the bottom to the top, and add in the pistachio meal. So as you can see, we have a creamy texture, and we want airy batter. So I keep adding the pistachio meal until I finish all the amount I have in the bowl. And use this technique. It's really helping the cake to have lots of air inside, and we're gonna have that spongy Genoise, they call it in French, Genoise. So here the egg whites come in the mix, and I'm gonna add it slowly using the whisk, and always with the technique like from the down to the top. And if you hear any voice, that's my little one. So here I have the mix ready to bake, and I'm gonna spread all my mix on a tray, so, and make sure all the mix spread equally on the baking tray. I did preheat my oven on 180, and I'm gonna bake this for 15 minutes, not longer than 15 minutes. So next step, we're gonna prepare our compote, raspberry compote. And for all the ingredients, I'm gonna repeat this. You're gonna find it in the description box. Check it out later, guys, and do try this log. It's really yummy. So for the compote, we need raspberry, frozen one or fresh one, is up to you, sugar, and glucose syrup in a saucepan. Why I did the glucose syrup in a saucepan? When you measure the glucose syrup, it's stuck in the bowl, so it's direct. I use it in the saucepan, so I have the correct and exact amount I want. So I pour everything in the saucepan, and I'm gonna put it on medium to low heat and bring it to boil. And the same time, like, try to mash everything. No need to use a blender to blend it. So until we have this compote nicely done, or is a raspberry, some people they call it raspberry sauce, so it's up to you. I call it compote. Now we gonna jump back to our cake. I took a kitchen towel or cloth, cleaning cloth. So I sprinkle some sugar on the top, and I flip my cake, sponge cake, when it's hot, and I try to take out the baking sheet just carefully. So here I took everything out. Then I'm gonna roll all the cake. Use the same method I did in the video. I just roll it nice and not too firm, so, and leave it to cool down. In next step, we need to prepare our meringue buttercream. We need sugar and salted butter, egg white, pistachio paste, which I have the recipe and I'm gonna leave it in the description box, thermometer, and mixer like this, and of course a clean bowl, because we're gonna need to do a bain-marie or a heated bath for egg white and sugar. We're gonna mix the egg white and sugar until we dissolve all the sugar in the egg white. I did add pinch of salt. I have here hot water. Then I put the bowl on the hot water, and I'm gonna see until I use my thermometer until I reach 50 degree. When I reach 50 degree, I'm gonna remove it and put it in the mixer or stand mixer. So here I did remove it and I put it in the mixer. In this time, I'm gonna beat it until I have a really nice meringue. Now I'm gonna talk about salt. You did see I add salt in the mix here in the egg whites, and I did add salt in the cake when I was preparing the cake. So salt an essential ingredient in most of the dessert recipes. Salt balances the flavor and enhances other ingredients. So we need to add a pinch of salt in any dessert we make. So here I beat all the eggs until I have a nice meringue. As you can see, I have the pig and I taste it. It was really delicious. So I did play a little bit with my butter. I have really creamy, soft butter, and I'm gonna start adding the butter slowly to the meringue to get meringue butter cream. So when I have all the butter mixed with the meringue nicely, I'm gonna start adding my pistachio paste. This pistachio paste is homemade. As you can see here in Australia or Sydney, it's expensive to get this pistachio paste, so I made it at home. I'm gonna leave the recipe in the description box. You can check it out later. Here I did prepare my butter. It was really delicious. So now everything ready, my cake ready, the compote ready, the buttercream ready, and for decoration I did cut some pistachio, you're gonna see it later, and I did prepare some fresh raspberry. First thing, I'm gonna spread all the compote on the cake nicely and gently. As you can see here, it's really with using spatula or just spoon, doesn't matter. Even sometimes when I'm preparing cakes like this and I'm in a hurry, I use just my finger, honestly. I don't use all this kind of spatula. This is small, this is big. Oh, I need some special spatula. No need. So when we are spreading the compote, we don't need to spread whole cake. We need to leave like 1.5 centimeter in the end of the cake empty, without nothing. In the next step, we need to spread our cream or our meringue buttercream. So here I got it a little bit really hard because my little one was crying, and I leave the cream in the fridge for maybe 20 minutes. I just feed her. Then when I came back, I found the cream really was firm and hard. So what I did a little bit with my whisk. I whisk it and I tried to nicely spread it on the cake. So just gently here we need to roll our cake and be just gentle and really tighten it. Don't make it loose. We don't want the cake to be loose. And here with the I used the ruler. I put it on the top and I try to pull the bottom part of the baking sheet to have really tight cake. And for the edges, you can see here, I'm gonna cut it later, don't worry about it, just put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, then we're gonna cut it later to have really nice cake. As you can see here, I try to serve it in this plate, but I think the plate is really small, so I did cut the edges here. So here you can taste. And I forgot to don't leave, I used all the cream inside, so I forgot to leave a little bit of cream on the top. So when I did cut the edges, I took the cream, I mix it, then I spread it from on the top to sprinkle a little bit of the pistachio, which I roast before, and I crush it to small pieces. And now I'm gonna put all the fresh raspberry on the top. The decoration is up to you guys, it's definitely up to you. You can decorate it with anything available at home. So it was really yummy. I like it, the sweetness and the sourness from the raspberry. It was really nice flavors and nice combination. I hope you guys enjoy my video, and this is our log or our Buche de Noêl, and I hope you have amazing festive dinner or lunch with your friend and your family. Please do subscribe and share my videos with your friends and family. And of course I'm gonna cut the cake to see it, how it looks inside. Even you can see it from the edges here, from the side. So it was really delicious. I enjoy it, honestly. It's a little bit not every day we're gonna eat these cakes. It's like we can see it's sweet, it's got the sour flavor and sweet flavor, but it's just for the festive, not for every day. So enjoy the cake, enjoy your time with your friends and your family, and please do subscribe and leave me a comment, even it's a negative comment, just to improve my channel. Please share with me your ideas and your thoughts, and thank you for watching. في أمان الله. السلام عليكم. In the next video إن شاء الله.